Elasticity. So what is elasticity? Elasticity, it measures how much buyers and sellers respond to changes in market conditions. It is also a measure of the responsiveness of quantity demanded and quantity supplied to one of its determinants. The three types of elasticity are income elasticity of demand, price elasticity of demand, and cross-price elasticity of demand.
Okay, so this slide just explains elasticity versus inelasticity and also how to tell when something is elastic, unit elastic, or inelastic, and it also has some graph examples. If a curve is more elastic, then small changes in price will cause large changes in quantity consumed. If a curve is less elastic, then it will take large changes in price to affect a change in quantity consumed. When elastic, the PED is greater than 1. Unit elastic means it is 1, and then inelastic means it is less than 1. The number being greater than 1 means that the quantity demanded changes a larger percentage than the price, and then the number being equal to 1, the quantity demanded changes with the percentage change of price. The number being less than 1 means that the quantity demanded changes a smaller percentage than the price. This is just the formula for PED. So in terms of finding the elasticity, the formula is the percent change in quantity of demand divided by the percent change in price. Finding percent change is as simple as the difference between the new and the old over the original number. This is multiplied by 100 to be given a percent. This formula is used to determine the price elasticity of goods over a range of prices. Using this formula is important in determining the best price for a product.
Okay, price elasticity of demand. It is a measure of the change in quantity demanded purchased in relation a price change of that good. It is used by the government to decide how to tax, provides a better understanding of how to price products in order to have the most positive outcome for the business. It allows producers and sellers to see how their consumers react to price changes. And to find price elasticity of demand, it is the percent change in quantity, over the percent change in price. And then an example of that would be a change in the price of a bag of popcorn, which would be a good. When the price of a bag of popcorn goes up, it becomes elastic and there's less consumer interest.
Benefits and limitations of price elasticity. Okay, so some benefits of this are that you are setting an optimal price, which leads to better total revenue. Basically, elastic goods are a decrease in price and an increase in total revenue, and then inelastic goods are an increase in price and an increase in total revenue. So no matter what, basically, you're getting an increase in total revenue. But some limitations of this are that the price elasticity of demand will change, and because of this, like, more employees are needed because there is an increase in stocks, and so you need to produce more products, which causes you to need more employees. So basically, when testing the reactions of the consumers to changes in price, surplus and shortages will occur.
Okay, so I'll be explaining cross-elasticity of demand. This is a measure of how much the quantity demanded of one good or service responds to changes in the price of another good or service. Substitutes are positive or complements are negative, and this is reflected in the formula. The formula of cross-elasticity of demand is the change in quantity demanded of good A over the percent change in price of good B, which moves on to further explanation. So substitute goods will have a positive cross-elasticity of demand, while complements will have a negative cross-elasticity of demand. Unrelated goods have no effect on each other's cross-elasticity of demand, making it 0. For example, if the price of coffee increases, then the cross-elasticity of demand for coffee creamer will have a negative result because they are complement goods. Benefits and limitations. They help properly price complementary goods and give room for competition with similar products. If there are price cuts, businesses may not be able to make as much profit, and there will be more competition with the price. And since there is a raise in demand, there will have to be a raise in supply, causing producers to have to produce goods at a greater and quicker pace. It moves on to income elasticity of demand, which is the changes in consumer income which will lead to an increase in demand. This causes the demand for normal goods to increase. Some goods increase in demand while others decrease, and this shows whether the good is inferior or normal. Normal goods have a positive income elasticity of demand. The formula for income elasticity of demand is the percent change in quantity demanded over the percent change in income. Income elasticity example would be when income increases, more goods are demanded at each price level. Normal goods like eggs and milk have more of a demand now since people are demanding more normal goods. Normal goods have a positive income elasticity of demand as income rises because more goods are demanded at each price level. Benefits and weaknesses. Income elasticity helps show what effect income has on goods. It shows that some goods are considered normal while others are considered a luxury to consumers. It also shows that goods can be considered inferior. But when some weaknesses of this are when income increases, which leads to demand increasing, and production and supply will have to increase as a result, which leads us to our discussion of each method. Each elasticity has a different benefit to a company looking to maximize or increase their profit and total revenue. For example, if a product is elastic, reducing price would increase total revenue. If a product is inelastic, increasing price will increase total revenue. As a grocery store, the process of setting prices is completely dependent on the surrounding environment and income. If society's income rises, once normal goods are considered inferior. This is why elasticity is so important, especially in a grocery store. Competition is also a big part of grocery store environment. There will always be a cheaper place to provide goods. This is why jacking up prices to make more money never works. There is a balance that, as a grocery store, needs to be found to maximize revenue and maintain ecological prosperity. As a firm, we would recognize the demand elasticity is constantly changing. Elasticity is a great guide to setting price, but not an exact science. Our firm will focus on price elasticity of demand and using that to increase the profit in your grocery store. Prices are always changing, and matching those changes as quickly as possible is important to maximizing both your and our success. Thank you.